What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Alex here with Seth. We've got Rose on Gholdengo against Torin on Terapagos. Top 4 action of our Pokemon League Cup 1K. This is going to be a barn burner. We've got Gholdengo versus Terapagos. Both players are in good spirits, obviously, cashing the tournament and fighting for the finals. If you're watching live, make sure to follow us on Twitch and consider subscribing with those Bezos bucks. Aside from that, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit up ImpactGamingCenter.gg for all of your Pokemon needs. All right, let's get into this. Seth, how's this matchup usually turn out?
This is one I don't have much knowledge of, but Gholdengo hits really hard.
Yes, it does. Infinity billing damage.
However, with the setup and stuff, even it's still going to require a ton of energies. So Energy Search Pro, hopefully not prized.
Yeah, that is no joke. And obviously, if you've been watching all day, Torin has been in the feature match area quite a bit, so definitely not going to have any nerves. Aside from just your normal match nerves at a tournament at this magnitude. But we'll see if the spectacle of it all gets to Rose at all. But this is going to be an interesting matchup for sure.
I do know Rose, and she does pretty well under pressure.
All right, there you go.
She's definitely I've played her a few times. From what I've heard, Torin's been doing great too, so this will be a good match.
He's been ripping through this one, kind of the player to beat, honestly, and at least in our future match games so far. And this deck has been, well, we saw it kind of finally fall, but
oh look, he's got the old fighting.
Yeah, the subtle flex. All right, back to Rose.
And Rose does want to go second here if she's trying to set up Team Evo.
Buddy.
Gholdengo, so
we got the judge right there. Not sure what the
all is here. Oh, asking it write down stuff. I think that's like a pad you can write stuff.
Oh
down.
yeah, a boogie board I think is what they're called. Yeah, and they kind of they're pretty good. Why is this tripping like this right now?
Also, I hope I would remember my list after playing it for the past 8 hours.
That's fair.
Rose trying to remember what she prize.
I mean,
it has been long.
Yeah, we've been here since 10 a.m. It is now 8 o'clock.
Been playing all day.
Yeah, and we are getting towards the end of it, though. These players will have 75 minutes to complete 3 games. Well, potentially 3 games. But obviously Rose prize checking here, going through her deck, finding some basics to put down.
And you're gonna write it down.
What's up, Cody Plays? How are you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us.
Now, Rose does play Gholdengo with Dragapult, the Dragapult line in it. So extra draw power with Dracloaks. So definitely going to be seeing a lot of cards from Rose's side of the field.
There we go. Update the deck there. Gholdengo Pult. A little bit more accurate.
Pult is like a last-ditch effort attacker, while the others... Oh, yeah. Interesting. Rose plays a continuous coin toss version of Gimmighoul, so could see that attack maybe. I highly doubt it, but it would be funny to see the rolling heads.
Oh, awesome. You're watching... I got you. You're watching it in the Impact, so you're here. That's awesome, yeah. Well, we try to stream our Pokemon events on Tuesdays, but depending on our coverage of employees and how busy it is, we sometimes don't, but we try to do it. And then obviously any bigger tournaments like this, we will definitely be streaming.
Yeah, Torin, it's legal. You can play down 2 things at once. I mean, it's
What was the question?
Torin, Rose played Nest Ball in Earthen Vessel and discarded the energy at the same time, but you're just everything's gonna
kind of shortcutting.
It's shortcutting, but I mean, nothing's going to change the impact of the game. All right, and the TM Evo. Yep, got the goal with
Wow.
goes online, which is exactly what you want.
Oh yeah.
See Torin. Let's see what Torin starts off with. Got the owl in hand, so we're gonna Jewel Seeker. Debating.
Gholdengo obviously having that coin bonus ability.
Yep.
Draw some extra cards. Card's a powerhouse.
Yep. Everything about it is a powerhouse.
It's got decent HP, hits for a bazillion, and is a card advantage engine, so.
Now, Torin does play I believe Cornerstone, and Cornerstone is essentially blocks all of Gholdengo's attacks. However, playing Dragapult in this deck can get around it. So, but we'll see if that even needs to come up, because Terapagos is still the main attacker for Torin. You don't see that every day. Rose putting down the number of cards she has with the dice.
Yeah, I saw it a couple times earlier today. I don't know if you would do it necessarily when you're not on camera, but it's definitely helpful for us.
It is helpful for us, and it's not like a spoken rule or anything, but it is good to just for everybody to see how much, and even your opponent can be like, okay, they got 3 in their hand. I don't.
Yeah, you don't have to ask. Yeah.
Yep. Going with the attachment for turn to free retreat to knock out this goal, gimme ghoul, and take a 1 prize.
I appreciate how tight they are on the playmat. They're
Yes.
Really.
Yeah.
Rose even has her
And yeah, and
her prizes there.
Yeah.
So.
And this is good for Torin in the case that if Rose wants to take a 2 prize knockout, going at the boss. Taking out the Dreepy. Okay.
Probably wants to cut off the
draw engine.
Consistent, card advantage. All right, well, Torin's going to go down to 5 and start the prize parade.
Gholdengo loves a 2-2-2 prize mapping, while Torin can kind of just play around, and taking 1 prize isn't going to hurt Torin too much. It's like you said, eliminating Dreepy just essentially sets back the draw engine. Oh, well, back on board.
Back at it like a Craftmatic. But, yep, Dreepy back down.
Hopefully Rose did not prize E-Search Pro. We will see.
Let's see. It's hard.
She's kind of hiding her hand.
Yeah, she's real far back in the. I could zoom out a little bit, I guess.
Oh,
let's see.
Okay. Coin bonusing into Arvin. That can find the E-Search Pro.
Yeah, there we
see
go.
What she elects to do here. Arvin for the E-Search Pro. One thing is, though, taking a 1 prize is just not ideal.
Not ideal because you have
But she does have Countercatcher in hand, I believe. I think. I couldn't tell. Okay, Fez.
So full bench now for Rose.
Let's see. Countercatcher is being eyed up. Fez draw for 3.
Is that Cypher Maniac?
Yep, 2 Cypher Maniacs.
Double Cypher Maniac.
Gholdengo. 3 Gholdengos online.
Jeez. Oh, I guess the judge was concerned whether that Giving Ghoul had entered play this turn, but
That was the one that started it all off.
yeah,
Because
that was
the
the one that
fire
was
energy for
yeah.
TM Evo, yeah.
So here's Arvin. This will be supporter for turn for Rose.
No eSearch Pro prize. I don't know. I can't tell. Got the metal and energy in hand, so attachment for. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm not seeing eSearch Pro.
That's the A spec, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's prize.
It is definitely prize.
Which isn't the best, but Rose can get there, I think. She'll need 5 energy to knock out either the Terapagos or the Latias bench. Not sure if she has that, though.
There's a Night Stretcher. Okay. Okay, gonna go with Superior Energy Retrieval.
And grabbing no tool.
What tool is she playing a tool? And if so, what is she playing?
She is playing, from what I can tell, she 2 TM Evos.
Oh.
And I don't see anything else.
Already used one of them, so that makes sense. One of them's probably prized.
So I got a superior energy or energy retrieval for a dark and a water. That's like half of what you get.
Yeah.
Usually you get 4. Just gonna go for the hoot hoot. Not a bad line of play. Not a bad line of play. Basically eliminating another Jewel Seeker. So now we are at 5-5.
What if it was like 45 next turn? Okay, let's see. We're gonna do this. We're also going to do 2 at once. I'm multitasking.
That is completely fine.
Yeah, so if you didn't hear him, Torin said gonna do both at once. So.
Both of those.
Discarding a Turo and a counter catcher. Pretty big cards to sort of lose, but might be vital. Lining up another Terapagos, it seems. Yep.
Do we know the matchup in the other side of the bracket?
The other side of the bracket should be...
It's Arch and...
Archaladon and Dragapult.
Ooh, okay. So, yeah. Because we saw...
Yep, Dragapult won against the Dunsparce Gholdengo.
Ooh.
Very close match. It literally came down to the game 3.
Nice.
Also got the...
So we could possibly see the same matchup we saw in the quarters in the finals if Torin wins.
Yep.
And if the Arch player wins as well.
Yep. And a researcher is fresh 7. Torin counting off his...
Yeah, you can... Obviously, I don't know Torin. He's been in the feature match area a couple times today, so we've talked a little bit. He is much more relaxed now than he was earlier in the tournament. I will say that. You can kind of tell he's...
The Fez for 3.
You know...
Got Crispin. But already researched this turn, so...
And won't be able to support her again.
But got a healthy hand, and honestly, I see Glass Trumpet, Bravery Charm. Got options in there.
Does he have an e-reader energy switch too? Is that what that is?
I can't tell, but it does. I think it is. It's very. I think it is an energy switch. Same e-reader energy switch. And the Night Stretcher back the Hoot Hoot to once again bench it, I presume, to just have a Noctowl ready.
some reason the math makes more sense than I think.
Yeah, keeps it in track.
Yeah, you can tell Torin's just playing, just having a good time.
Screaming. In my brain.
And just swing 70 or retreat and attack with Terapagos.
I think I will. Just a soul landing.
Just gonna do the soul landing for 70.
Yeah.
That does put it in KO range
It's pretty, even though it's probably not to be
for Terapagos next turn. And I think Rose still has eSearch Pro prize, so getting knockouts.
Yeah.
I mean, can eliminate the Rotom, Fan Rotom.
Yeah, definitely doesn't have it currently.
Has a lot of draw power on bench and in the active, but that doesn't fully help when you don't have eSearch Pro still. Taking a big prize knockout's going to be a little tough. That's like the one drawback about Gholdengo is that a big part of their deck is that they rely so heavily on eSearch Pro not being prized.
Yeah, and we're seeing the effects of that right here, unfortunately, for Rose. Just needs to. I mean,
it was hard.
You get a knockout here, though. Hopefully, you hit it. Like that's kind of what she's hoping for.
Looks like gonna bonus into Dracloak. Dracloak, and I can't tell what else. Oh, superior energy. Okay, so can fire off another attack. Gonna see what we get off Dracloak.
Oh yeah.
Another energy. That's good.
Nice.
See what she chooses.
Gonna take the.
Yep, gonna take the grass. Makes sense.
Coin bonus. Draw one. Nice. Another one.
Another energy.
Crispin. That's good. She played Cypher Maniac.
Playing Crispin in this deck's good because theoretically you can set up Dragapult if you need.
Oh yeah.
Yep, just take out the Rotom.
So she'll go to 4.
Torin still looks very relaxed.
Yeah.
Attach Psychic for turn.
Do you think he realizes that Energy Search Pro is prized?
Probably. Usually would see it by now, so I would assume the same thing.
That's fair.
Gholdengos usually just want to slap that thing down immediately.
Yeah.
And a Jewel Seeker. Search for more trainer cards.
Does a Gholdengo usually just go get all their energies?
As much as they usually need to knock out something, but it's not even a bad idea to just get all the energies because now you have it in your hand, and if you get Ionode, you're going to be using most of the energies anyway, and Superior Energy Retrieval can just get them all back. So usually I see players get all their energy, so they get 8. Because Fairy type is not an energy anymore. It used to be, so you could have if it existed in the same format, you would get 9 energies off eSearch Pro.
That's nuts.
But I believe currently in the current meta, only 8 energies. Buddy Pavin. And that's
Buddy first. Excellent.
oh, using Buddy. Okay. Rose shaking her head. Don't know what for.
Yeah, we've been streaming for 7 hours and 13 minutes.
Ooh.
So thank you so much if you've been rocking with us for any amount of time.
Nest ball for Boufflant, setting up the wall.
All right.
She'll slowly but surely.
The boofs.
The Boofs. Just one on the field right now, I believe. So
Yeah.
Curly Wall is not active yet. Did not know what Rose got off her second prize card, so maybe it was
Yeah.
eSearch Pro.
Could have been.
Glass Trumpet, accelerate some more energy on to just to the second Terapagos. Now both are set up on bench.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And one has Bravery Charm, so that pretty tanky right now. Eyeing up the Iono. Ionoing a Gholdengo player feels useless sometimes because they can just draw everything back. But
I
still
mean,
makes sense,
if,
honestly.
if she did get Energy Search Pro,
It's now gone.
she ain't got it now.
But if she top decks Cypher Maniac, she can just bring it right back up.
Two energies.
2 energy.
Arvin and
Gholdengo can
Gholdengo.
evolve the.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yep.
pretty good for Rose.
And
what did
Torin
Torin
got? Boss, Psychic, Ultra Ball, and it looks like Clefairy. And Clefairy could matter in this matchup if Rose decides to use Agapult later, but Rose doesn't need it right now by any means. Check in the discard.
I think I did this first game. Yeah, let's do that first.
Stamped Fez, I just realized. Flex again.
There's Boof.
There's a second Boufflant off this. Fez draw. So now Curly Wall is set up. That Terapagos is going to take a lot of energy to take out.
Yeah.
Specifically, 7. Oh my gosh, it's going to take a lot.
Yeah. Torin.
Torin has, yep, now taken the lead.
Yep, leapfrogging. Rose here, especially.
Yeah,
There's a-
Rose, every single thing on Rose's board can draw.
That's insane. And an Arvin. Just the cherry on top here. So we'll see if Energy Search Pro. Nope, doesn't
Nope,
look like
doesn't look like it. But has superior.
Decent at this point.
Yep,
Gonna
decent.
be able to get quite a bit full use out of it at least. Yep.
Is draw.
Flip the script.
Dragapult.
Ooh.
And metal
Yeah,
energy.
and
So
metal.
got the metal attached for attack this turn. 3, yeah. That is
Jeez.
340 HP is how much that thing has. So 7 energy would be required to take it out.
It's a lot. Let's see how many are in the discard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I think
She's got 3 in hand, I think.
3 in hand.
Maybe,
But
maybe.
3, but 1 has to be attached for Gholdengo.
I'm gonna zoom back out.
1 will have to be attached for Gholdengo to attack. So I think Rose might have the exact amount.
It's a Palpad.
And Monkey Dory. I think Rose has it. Yeah, I'm almost positive
Yeah, I think
Rose has it because
so.
she's got to make sure you discard the correct things. Monkey, Dragapult, yeah.
Yeah.
Not really necessary in this matchup. So she needs 4 from discard. Yep. Attach for turn.
Needs a metal attached. Yep.
And then 3 more.
Coin bonus for 2.
Another
Oh,
energy.
yeah.
And
Oh,
another
my
superior
gosh.
energy.
So,
Loaded.
might be set up for
2,
next turn,
3,
too, now that
4,
you got the
6, 7.
a superior energy retrieval there.
Interesting. She's discarding a metal energy. I would have discarded the other fire, unless she's thinking. I don't know. That still works. Oh, Esearch Pro has been gotten off.
All right.
Now it's kind of.
Now she's cooking.
I feel like Rose is drawing all of her energy, though. Esearch Pro might not even matter
Yeah.
anymore. Turns out you don't need Esearch Pro when you can manually draw 10 million cards
Yeah, that
each
was.
turn.
Yeah, when you said every card draws a card, I was like, you
Yeah.
are correct, and that is crazy.
Pretty close game here.
Check the discard. This is something I see a lot at like regionals and super high level tournaments is players will constantly be checking not only their own, but their opponent's discards, constantly asking how many cards are in hand, thinking about all the outs and all the potential cards that are at their opponent's disposal.
Usually a deck list plays X amount of cards, so you
Yeah.
can be like, okay, how much do they have left of X card?
Yeah. So, Ultra Ball.
A Rotom and another Bouffalante, it looks like. Yep. I notice a lot of these players have stamped cards. They are really flexing.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? Today.
A lot of prize pack cards too with those like I don't even know what you call them, the galaxy
Yeah.
foil looking kind of.
I mean, the past 2 prize packs I've pulled 2 A specs. So
Oh, yeah.
A specs. So I've been on a roll.
Which Apex was it?
Shout out to Impact for giving me my prize packs.
Yeah.
Which 2? It was Unfair Stamp is one of the prize
That's a
packs
good
here,
one. That's a
and
really
then
good one.
Unfair Stamp Stamped. I think that's just hilarious.
Unfair stamp.
Yep, Unfair Stamp Stamp. And then the other one was Sparkling Crystal.
Ooh, those are 2 really good ones.
Ooh, that metal energy is fancy. It's got the Steelix
Oh yeah.
and the discard for Rose. Attach Psychic to Terapagos. Prime Catcher up the Fez for a knockout. Yep. It's going to put less draw power next turn.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Rose is going to need 7 energy again to knock out this Terapagos. But Rose does have Boss in hand. This might be Rose.
Oh, Iono.
Oh, Iono. All right. Esearch Pro goes to the bottom.
Yeah.
And Boss and a few other things. So this could be pivotal.
1, 2, 3. Rose
Rose
gets
gets
2.
Rose got Night Stretcher and Switch.
Everybody playing with vintage switches.
Yeah. I love it.
I do too. I love that Torin's playing with vintage energies because the border's like chunky. It's like so thick.
Yep. They definitely stand out. You know that they got energy attached. Knockout, yep.
Yeah, down to 1 here in game 1. So
This is close. This is all going to depend truly on Rose's.
that's Druid, either Dreepy or Cloak. I'm not sure which, but that's definitely not what you wanted to draw there. Has a couple draw. I mean, has every card on board draws a card, so.
See what Rose gets. We got Jamming Tower.
Ooh.
That could be good. Because that will turn off Bravery Charm.
Yep. Still has some coin bonuses at her disposal.
It might be good for Rose to. I don't know if a superior energy.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
A superior energy retrieval will be vital here. Yes.
Oh my gosh. That was clutch.
Jamming Tower now.
She's starting to pick up the pace of play, and I feel like her demeanor's changed a little bit.
Okay.
She's starting to feel it a little bit here, I think.
Probably Buddy poffering to just thin the deck
Yeah,
size.
just see what's up. Maybe shuffle the deck. Yeah.
And if Rose draws into another superior energy retrieval,
That'll be
that
it.
is game.
Yeah.
And Rose has 6, well, currently right now, 4, 1, 1. So 4 total cards to draw with the coin bonuses as of right now.
Yep.
That's pretty good odds.
Yeah, pretty decent. Not many cards left. Probably less than 10 at this point.
Start with the
All
2
right,
draw.
2, 1. Arvin and Energy Search Pro. Not
exactly what we need.
Crispin.
Just
Oh
hear-
my
hear
God!
searching.
We got to be quiet because at this point they might be
Yeah.
able to hear us out there. We are pretty far away from them, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. She's cooking. And this is why I love having the face cams. You can really tell when people's demeanor change.
Yeah.
And because, so Torin's been kind of rocking and rolling, loosey goosey, having a good time. Rose has been locked in.
Yep, 8
all game,
energy.
and there you have it. Rose gonna come from behind
For 400 damage.
Yeah, that's insane. Holy smokes! So
that jamming tower was great too. On top of it all,
what a game 1 that was. Rose gonna kind of steal one there. Didn't have Energy Surge Pro all game until kind of the very end. Didn't even matter.
didn't even need it.
Didn't even need it. Superior Energy Retrieval. Yeah, so
Still,
Rose.
Torin played a great game. I mean,
Yeah, that was well played by both
the
players.
thing
For
about
sure.
Gholdengo is they always find their way to the energies.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was really sick.
Yeah, that was great. You like you said, you can the moment they like draw something, they just get like you
Yeah.
can see the excitement, or like they try to keep composed, but it's like you got it.
Yeah,
You're like,
well, and the fact that she was locked in. Like
Yeah.
I commented a couple times on Torin how he was kind of laid back, didn't say too much about Rose, her demeanor, but she was locked in. And then once you saw that last turn, it was a possibility, and then she hit that energy search or superior energy retrieval.
yeah.
She started tapping her feet a little bit. Her pace of play
Yeah.
sped up a little bit, and I find that interesting.
And
But,
the whole game, she had her board state was I can draw with everything on my board.
Yeah, literally.
We might get to go eat.
Might get to go eat.
Torin's like, I might get to go eat. Torin, play your game out. You never know.
Yeah.
The finest fast food establishment you've been to in your life.
No free ads, Torin. Don't name drop any companies. All right, so Rose gonna have to mulligan here. No basic. Torin setting up.
Got a mulligan from Rose.
Rose has a game to give here now. And let's time check real quick. There's 42 minutes left, so seemingly plenty of time, but I mean, that could change in a blink of an eye, and we could be looking at kind of like how we did last game, or last round.
Yikes. Did you win that game? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. One second IR on turn 1. Nice hand. It's gone.
That is one of the bad feelings about playing Tank Terapagos is you can get your owls and stuff, and then the other player just turn to Ionos you, and all of it goes back to the bottom.
Yeah.
One big.
But then they're throwing away their chance for other things, so it's not ideal for either player.
All right,
Monkey
Monkey
Dory. Great start for Torin. Fan Rotom will get him started.
Before I do that, I will put this down.
He's still kind of goofing around, but having a good time. I mean,
Doing a little bit of seeing what he's got.
and his buddy was the arch player that won last round. So actually, well, I guess both players, all 3 of them are friends. So
Yeah.
So they're having a good day. Good day at the office.
Grabbing the Buffalant.
I assume who
Hoot
and
and
knocked out.
Probably knocked out, yeah.
Unless he's got one in his hand. Also, obviously checking for prizing.
Yeah, Hoot.
Okay, might have one in hand.
Another hoot hoot. So probably has Noctowl in hand.
Yeah, I'd imagine. Or. And he's gonna bench up.
Now, well, Curly Wall is active already. 2 hoot hoots. This is good setup. Terapagos.
Yeah, I feel like we've been saying that, and then
Well,
Terapagos loses.
it's true, but it's still the ideal setup.
Yeah.
Like, nonetheless, yes. It's,
Oh, okay. Energy Search Pro there.
okay. It's not prize this game.
Yeah.
Arvin can get the TM Evo and Buddy Buddy Poffin probably start from Rose. I mean, that would be the ideal start.
I think Rose just mentioned the fact that Energy Search Pro is not prize this game. I think
Don't
that's
give it
what she
away,
said.
bro. Don't give it away, bro. Make him think.
Yeah. So obviously we're prize checking and also just figuring out what we want to do with this Arvin.
Definitely eyeing up the Buddy Buddy Poffin TM Evo play, I presume, but it could be wrong.
Yeah. I mean, card's so good, especially on turn 1.
It's actually interesting. I think the energy in Rose's hand is a fire, and that is exactly the same TM Evo attachment of fire energy that she had last game. But it was on a Gholdengo or Gimme Ghoul. Monkey Dory's now in the active, so it's the Halloween Monkey Dory.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gonna get a Gholdengo and a Drocloak online, it looks like. Let's see.
Oh,
Looking
maybe a
at
little
the card,
smudge or
maybe smudge,
something.
Yeah.
With that being said, Rose is going to cut.
Yeah.
All right. Gimme Ghoul.
From what again? Sorry.
From Buddy Buddy from me.
Didn't you grab these two?
Grab those. Give me from hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Gimme was from hand. Rose did have that in hand. I saw that.
Yep. There's TM Evo. Gonna evolve.
The 2 Gimme
Yeah,
Ghouls.
makes sense.
Good on Torin for checking.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
wait, how did you do that? Some
know,
sorcery.
there's still money and obviously CP to be earned here.
Absolutely.
So, and the prestige of just winning a cup, a 1K with 57 players in it. That's a.
I'm so happy. The turnout was great. I was so ecstatic to see how many people came.
We had 32 pre-regged, and I was like, I think we'll get around 40. But shout out to the St. Louis Pokemon community because y'all showed out.
Some people told me they were driving from 2 hours away.
Torin and his buddies, I think. I'm not going to give away where they're from, but 2 hours away. So shout out to everybody driving near and far. But
they heard 1K and they were like, okay, I got to go.
This was our largest 1K ever, and we've had probably 15 Magic the Gathering 1Ks. And our very first Pokemon 1K is our largest ever.
That's awesome.
So
I mean, shout out to Pokemon.
Yeah.
They show up.
Absolutely. And that's something that in the St. Louis area at least, I don't think, and not to disparage other stores in the area, but I don't think any other stores really put up that kind of cash for these cups.
Not from what I've seen.
Just like, pack payout or whatever, and that's fine. But I think the Pokemon community, based on, what you and the other regulars at Impact have told me, is they've kind of been fiending for high stakes cash payout tournaments in our area.
Yep.
But
yeah, I even saw some guys that I've played at other places with today that are like in Missouri. They came out here for Impact. I was like, oh, it's nice to see you guys.
yeah, maybe they'll start coming out for weeklies. But either way, gonna be an Ultra Ball pitching Cornerstone. Yeah.
Regardless, it's good press because the more people that come here, better people get to know the area and the place. So
Absolutely.
an Ultra Ball, the Cornerstone, and the
Monkey.
Dory away.
Big monkey right now.
Big Monkey.
Thinking Torin might just be a goofy guy.
I think
I appreciate it.
I would say so.
As a fellow goofy guy, I appreciate it.
Double Jewel Seeker.
Nice.
So 4 trainer cards total. We're going to be seeing from Torin.
That's fair.
Yeah, see Rose, same demeanor as last game, just locked in.
Disgusted.
So Torin's playing Prime Catcher, so it seems like a lot of the Tank Terapagos players have been playing Prime Catcher as their ace spec.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
It's just a good
all
ace spec.
around a good card. Yeah. That or maybe like Unfair Stamp, probably.
Fair Stamp's good. I've
might
seen
fit in.
some lists run Scoop Up Cyclone. It just
Yeah,
depends on what.
probably how many Turos you
Yeah.
play too.
Yep. Scuba Cyclone is just great because like you get everything back.
Everything, yeah. Don't waste those energies.
But as long as Torin plays conservatively, energies are never too much of a concern in the Terapagos list. And we do know Rose will never have to worry about energy. That's all that's in that deck.
Yeah.
Bravery Charm in Area 0. Pretty good pulls.
I'm proud of me on that. Yeah, it's alright. My brain's all over the place.
I think it's a Pokeball or Master Ball Area 0.
Doing things.
Yeah, these players have been playing Pokemon now for about 11 hours.
Yeah, it's
So-
the
Well, 10 plus hours.
yeah,
So Torin just said, sorry, my brain's all over the place.
and understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's longer than a shift of work.
Yeah,
So
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this tournament might go until we close, depending on how these games break. Honestly, it might go on after we're technically closed, which is wild.
and you know, with the best of 3 format, usually games do take this long.
Yeah.
It's just
It's so interesting to me that Magic tournament, like this Magic, if this was a Magic tournament, it would be over already. Like usually we get done around like 7-ish when we start at 10 for these 5 or 6 round cut to top 8 tournaments.
yeah.
And yeah, it's just interesting to me how many more like draws and stuff there are in Pokemon and best of 3.
But since we are in top 4, ties cannot.
ties
Somebody's
are-
got to win.
Somebody's got to win. We got 32 minutes left, so they've got plenty of time.
Deciding what to do with the Crispins, where to attach the energy.
Yeah, super relevant. I would imagine a Terapagos
Yep.
probably be the place you'd want to go.
Angelatias, full board now for Torin. Another Bravery Charm, so both Terapagos have
Wow.
Bravery Charm.
Chonky Boys plus the boofs is
Beat down for way too much damage.
Yep.
unified beatdown for
It-
way
two-
too much.
240. 240.
And there's Gholdengo. What was it?
He was show he was showing his hand. He goes, "Is it good?"
What
'Cause
was it?
It was just a hoot hoot.
Oh,
That's all he's got in his hand currently. I think, and it's the 80 HP one, so it can't be found on Buddy Buddy Poffin, but it's also has an ability that it can't be put to sleep. But a lot of attacks, most attacks, will knock you out before that even
yeah.
plays a factor. Gonna start with coin bonuses. Spirit energy.
Wow.
Yeah, no metal energy in hand. Otherwise, a knock. No supporters. It looks like either.
Yeah, her hand's kind of just clogged with a bunch of nonsense at this point. She does.
Stuff that she does not need
Yeah.
currently. Night Stretcher for Monkey. Okay.
Yep, plays monkey. Stamp.
Attach the Dark to Adrena Brain and then pass. Yep.
Yeah, wow. Not a very fortuitous turn there for Rose. I'd
Yep. I'm gonna say 240. Just it makes the most sense for Torin to just swing.
Yep.
Now this Monkey Dory can move damage over. It won't save from a knockout, of course,
Yeah.
but damage is important to move over. Could play a factor later. Looks like we got switch.
What did she draw? Coin bonus.
Counter catcher, that is active currently.
Trying to see what's.
I know Rose is wanting to
Here we
dig for
go.
that E-Search Pro.
What is that?
Arvin top deck could be.
Jamming tower, I think, is the. Okay, that's got play.
That's got play for sure.
Greatly reduce what Torin's damage output is going to be.
Coin bonus number 2. 4-2. Arvin.
Ooh,
Okay, can find
and
the
energy.
E-Search Pro.
That's good. Obviously has not played a supporter yet.
And many superior energy retrievals in hand, so it's no Iono happens. Still sitting comfortably, getting energy back. Yep,
Oh, wow.
makes sense.
Yep, Fez, bring him out. Yep.
Arvin for the guaranteed E-Search. Maybe grab the TM Evo to thin it out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And have a potential discard outlet there.
Yep.
And already getting it ready. I mean, yeah, might as well.
Yep, that's what you're doing. So
Yeah.
So Rose has a lot of fancy energy too.
Yep. Yeah, those ones with the Pokemon in the background are so sick. We've got like quite a few of them in stock. So if you're looking for those, hit up ImpactGamingCenter.gg. We've got the Umbreon Darkness energy.
I would love for Pokemon to redo this kind of energy, just like
I'm surprised they don't. Like honestly, like with Magic, they have such sick lands. Every set they have like really cool lands. I wish that
recently
Pokemon
just bought one from here.
Yeah,
it was the forest land. It was super sick.
I wish that Pokemon would make a little bit more unique energies. Yep, there's a switch.
Yep, makes sense. Just using the one that's not damaged.
Yep. Yep, Edina Brain here.
This to the Terapagos. Yep.
Makes sense.
Yep, and that's damage counters, so
it's protected by the Terra shield. Yep. Gonna take 2 prizes and she will leapfrog Torin in the prize race. And again, her demeanor cool as a cucumber.
And man, Torin does not got a lot going on in his hand. He has, what I can tell, Boof, a Hoot that can't be evolved into Noctowl this turn, and best thing he can do is swing again. But is he wanting to put the Terapagos in the active for the potential of another knockout?
And I think if he were to do that, that is what's going to happen. Rose is going to take the knockout next turn, potentially, if she's got superior energy retrieval in hand.
It's only hitting for 150.
Yeah, that jamming tower is actually really huge.
It's shutting off Bravery Charm. It's limiting the amount of bench space Torin has to work with. It's just, yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, she does have 2 superior energy retrievals right now. Not sure.
She has if she wants to use both, she's got the knockout ready to go.
Yep.
Could bench another Dreeby to get more draw power, but
you have to discard how many cards? Is it 2?
2 per energy retrieval, yes. Could Monkey Dory 30 more over?
Yep.
Yep.
I think she said it doesn't change the math that much.
it doesn't, not too much, but.
All right. Yep.
Grabbing 4 off this one. So currently, right now, that Bouffalant has.
Jamming tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, the jamming.
That's what we were saying. The jamming tower makes it less. Yep.
I forgot about the card that I played.
It's okay, Rose. You've been playing for 10 hours.
Yeah, coming up on 11 too here in about 15 minutes.
Oh, I don't have to use as many energies to knock this thing out. Great.
Yeah, no joke. I mean, that could be super relevant too.
Yeah, because the more energy retrieval options you have, I mean, it's just overall it's just better.
Yeah, for sure. Another gimme ghoul. And another gimme ghoul.
Gimme ghouls stacked up.
Yeah, you can see Torin's demeanor's changed a little bit. Not a.
It's just not a good board.
Yeah,
Just
it
not a
is
good
rough.
state. This is rough.
Gonna take a 2-prizer and drop to 2, so potentially could find a victory next turn for Rose. Torin definitely has an uphill battle here, and his tournament life depends on this turn here. Gotta figure something out.
And he top deck, so he has Jewel Seeker to work with, but knocking out a Gholdengo isn't gonna necessarily get him anywhere because there's another one on board.
Oh, so Jewel Seeker gonna
Iona would be good here. I mean, at least you're
drawing some cards and cutting Rose off, potentially doing much of anything.
yeah. Let's check in
That's true. Iona would be really good here. Yeah.
because we know Rose has another superior energy retrieval in hand, but
Torin doesn't.
Torn don't.
And Rose won't have access to it unless.
And Iona, yep, I figured he would eye that up.
Yeah, I'm all about the opening frame.
Torin said, "I'm all about the hoping and praying."
That's all you can do right now. Board state is pretty tough. Oh wait, the Terapagos can't even attack this turn unless he has energy in hand.
Oh,
Well, he might
try.
draw. He might draw off of this Iono energy. He can
Oh.
glass trumpet to the Terapagos and maybe the Bouffalant or the knocked out.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of whatever, right?
Yeah. Because he does play E-Switch in his list, so he
Yeah.
can.
An e-reader version, remember?
Yep. Yes.
All right,
Iono.
here we go.
See if it sticks.
This could certainly, depending on what is drawn from both players, this could determine the game and potentially the match.
All right. Rose got. I
Dragapult.
can't tell what the other. It's Dragapult and something.
Oh, he got an energy switch.
Okay. Okay. That's good.
That e-reader version sticks out like a sore
Yeah.
thumb.
You switch on over, can take the Gholdengo, knockout. Oh wait, maybe not. The math one.
How much HP left on it?
Too much, he said.
No, it'll be able to,
Oh, Buddy Buddy's gonna be an extra.
because it currently has 130 on it. He would need to have another 130 to knock it out.
So Unified
think-
Beatdown's doing an extra 30 here. Oh, is he
It-
breaking on his?
Yeah, I think he said he failed it, but he currently would be doing 120 right now, which is 10 short.
Oh my gosh. Get that monkey.
Oh, and the Mew's out. Okay, so no, he does have he
Got enough?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that was good.
Yep.
He does take the knockout here.
It's gonna come down to kind of what Rose can top deck here.
I think if that is a 3 on that Gholdengo, I think it's 5. I think it's 663. So oh no, it will knock out. It's 150. Yep, there we go.
Unified Beatdown.
150, 150. Yep, we'll take it.
Drop to 3 prizes.
We shall see what Rose has in her hand.
Got the Adrena Brain ability at the ready.
Iono, Super Rod, and
Can't quite make out the last card.
Adrena Brain over some damage. To
Mew?
the Mew.
Stamp Mew too. I think we already mentioned that, but still, it's cool.
Yeah. Gonna retreat.
Yep.
Into the Gholdengo.
Yeah, now she can coin bonus for 2 instead of 1.
I believe if... Well, there's no metal energy attached either.
Yeah, this a bit of a pickle here. I mean, if
thinking about Ionoing first before
yeah,
doing the coin bonus.
depending on what's in her hand, it might be. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah,
And
that's really good too to get Torin's those fresh cards that he just drew from prizing. Now he's only going to draw 3.
Rose will draw 2. Let's see what she gets. Arvin.
Ooh, nest ball.
Was that nest ball? Yep, nest ball, and I couldn't tell what the other one was.
Fez.
Fez.
Fez,
Gets
oh,
the
okay.
draw, gets the draw.
And she gets to shuffle her deck, which
Yep.
means energy search or superior energy search,
Should be pulled off of this. Yep.
superior energy retrieval.
Still-
I'm getting these cards mixed up, but
Yeah, it's a lot of energies. Energy cards.
regardless, though, superior energy retrieval is on the table now that it's not at the bottom of her deck.
Yeah. And still hasn't used coin bonus either. So Fez, draw, and
Yeah, so
Coin bonus.
potentially 3 cards here.
superior energy.
Oh my goodness!
Okay,
and look.
Okay. Still Fez draw.
Look, just like last game, her pace of play is picking up. I'm telling you.
Metal energy.
Wow!
Okay. I don't. It's barely not enough.
It's
though.
not enough, yeah. But oh, and it's got so much damage counters on it. The Gholdengo.
It's knocked out.
Yeah.
What a game! What a match this has been thus far. Back and forth. 18 minutes left.
Had Rose drawn another energy off that, it would have been game, but it's not enough. It'll only do 200.
Mm.
Had Rose Adrena bring 30 over to the Terapagos, it could have taken it out, but once again, now that we don't have Jamming Tower in play,
Yeah.
it's that Terapagos is now a tank again.
Yep. Doesn't hit for. Well, it's gonna be a bit more now.
Yep, and Torin's sitting pretty comfortably because got the Bouffalants and the Bravery Charm active again, so this Gholdengo will, I believe, get knocked out this turn.
Yeah, this match might go down to the wire because looking at about 17 minutes left.
Mew for 3.
Here for 3.
2, 3. 18 cards in hand.
A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
Different amount of cards.
I do think it was good that Rose didn't attack, actually, because now she still has the metal energy and the things in her hand, so...
Yeah, she could potentially set something up next
Yeah.
turn. Yeah, she could still steal this one.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Judge just telling her to take the action markers off. I don't know what you call them. That's what I call them.
Ability tokens, whatever, it's... Oh, well, now those are back on the bottom.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Another Iono. Rose only going to draw 2.
Both of their discards have Iono on the top. I think that tells it all that Iono is just a card to be played.
Yeah, it's so good.
2 and 3 again. Arvin can find you the superior.
Yeah. What's the other card?
I think it's Crispin.
Oh, well, probably could have done without.
And the knockout has been taken.
Yeah, so Torin going to drop to just 1 prize, and now he is on the doorstep of victory. But let's see what Rose can muster
3
to get.
supporters
Oh my
in
gosh.
the hand.
Well, got Fez, so Cypher Maniacs could be really good, right?
Yes.
You could kind of just stack the perfect 3 cards. I'm not. We're gonna see if Rose can figure this out, but I feel like there might be a avenue to victory here. We'll see though.
Yeah.
It's gonna be difficult.
I don't know.
Has to find a way to get Terapagos out of active somehow.
Torin doing
What do you do?
this for the camera.
Oh.
He's trying to
The Rizzler.
the Rizzler. Yeah, Torin, you might have this game. We'll see.
Yeah, having triple supporter in hand is rough right here.
Cypher.
Yeah, this is I mean, this might be the only play, honestly.
Cypher Gholdengo superior. Yep. Makes sense.
Oh, Cypher only gets 2.
Yes, but Fez
Okay.
will draw 3.
Yeah, it was
so.
Fez will draw 3. So, what is the best card of the random?
The random's gonna need to be Metal Energy. Because then you can spear. I don't know. That still doesn't get you.
Well, it doesn't win, but can
No,
Torin
counter
on the
counter
crackback?
catcher would need to be what's drawn.
Okay.
Because Rose could counter catcher up Mew, superior energy retrieval.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
for game.
All right, here we go.
All right. Okay, boss. I think that wins it. Because
Well, Cypher Maniac's a supporter, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't even paying attention. Oh my gosh, 2 superior
Ah.
energy.
And boss's orders. Definitely not what you want to see at this point.
No, but I think this is.
Currently 7. The fact that
Oh, she
She got it.
drew 2 superior in
Yep.
it. Wow.
Back to one prize again.
No shot.
where's my metal? I know there's metal in here.
Yeah. Got it all.
Wow.
Attach metal for turn. Yep.
And I gotta do it for the.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
for
I got to do it for the stream. Oh, making it rain. Wow. Absolutely. Congratulations, Rose. What a barn burner of a match there. That was incredibly played by both players. As we kick it back to the booth here in 1 second when I fix that. Okay, let's kick it back. Wow. Okay, what a top 4 match. That was incredible. Absolutely amazingly played by both players, Rose.
Perfect amount of discard tools though
Yeah.
for that final discard of both superior energy
Yes.
retrievals. You needed
Every
exactly 4
card.
cards
Yep.
to just. Oh my gosh.
Rose marches to the finals with the Make It Rain. Alrighty, so stick around if you're watching live. Don't go anywhere. We will have the finals here, and Rose will be among one of the players. I don't know quite yet who is in the other side of the bracket, but thank you all so much. Make sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And, of course, hit up impactgamingcenter.gg. Find some Pokemon. If you play Pokemon, too, you can find some Pokemon and Magic cards, maybe. But thank you all so much. We'll be right back very soon. All right. Catch you all on the Flippy Flop. Adios.
you